Today's gospel can sound startling and uncomfortable to a rational Western mind like mine. Jesus' story uses the social structure of his time to make a point. You wouldn't invite your servant to sit down at the table and serve you. Well, his listeners understood that that would be unthinkable. Jesus said, "Is he grateful to that servant because he did what was commanded?" Now that may make our modern ears uncomfortable because few of us have servants today, and we can't comprehend a social structure that is so delineated. But I think Jesus is really asking us today to have an attitude of service. Each of us can be of service in our lives. Service is an attitude, and adopting that attitude at the start of every day can change our lives. That is not being subjected to an unhealthy domination by someone, but something very different. The root of the word obey means to put the needs of others ahead of our own. What a difference we would see in our relationships and our lives if we continually put the needs of others ahead of our own. We probably would find ourselves less selfish and less self absorbed and hopefully more loving. It's what parents do for their children and what spouses are called to do for each other in marriage. If I put my needs or the needs of my spouse ahead of my own, then I'm less likely to find fault and to grouse and grumble about my partner's faults. Instead, I will have to embrace the kind of humility that allows me to serve in the most real way. Pope Francis exhorted a couple of new bishops to be always in service, asking them to, quote, keep in mind that you were selected to serve, not to dominate, end quote. This is the image the Pope was giving over and over again. And it's the message of Jesus, the one who said, the greatest among you must be your servant. Amen.